Hey everyone, it's a special Diskovery edition of The Final Cut. So glad you could join us today. Very excited to bring to you one of the films that I just got really excited about this year. And it's finally coming to Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K on May 24th. Yes, that's right. We're talking about the physical release of The Batman. Yes, a film that many people enjoyed, some people hated, and some were in between. But it's finally coming to physical media, so we've got an early look at this release, so I figured I'd bring it to you. So let's get closer and check out what this is going to have to offer when it hits the streets. Now, the 4K UHD combo pack is going to run $29.99. The Blu-ray is going to be $24.99, and DVD will be $19.99. So, reasonable prices, about average for your standard physical media release for a new film. So here we are, folks, with the slipcover of this is the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code combo. I got this wonderful image here of the Batman and the Riddler, Catwoman, the Penguin, and Bruce Wayne on here as well, embodying the film. I love that poster and that look, and I just love the color scheme that they've done so far with the promos. So this is the slipcover that's on it, and on the back of it, we've got a quote here from Cinema Blend about the film, as well as a brief synopsis, and over 2 hours of specials, and they aren't kidding, folks. We will dive into that in a little bit. You got a listing here of what the specials are going to be, and yeah, it shows you the movies anywhere code, of course, for the digital code. So as far as the physical media goes, well, they did not change any of the art, so pretty much what you see is what you get from the slipcover to the case. Again, great shot of Batman and Catwoman. Got some other promotional stills in there of the key characters, and yeah, not too much different there, as well as on the front, same as the slipcover. So not too much variation there, but what do the discs look like? Well, let's dive in and take a look, shall we? Now, here we have the digital movie code right here. So yeah, and that is good until June 30th, 2023. So you've got some time there, folks. And then we also have in here the Blu-ray, which is the 3-hour superhero film. And then you've got the DVD version as well. And this is the bonus disc, because after all, when you have a 3-hour film, you need an extra disc for all the extra bonus footage. So that's pretty cool. I like the red bat symbol there for the Batman, for the Blu-ray disc, and then how they changed it for the DVD, but still pretty stylish. And then putting the extra special features on a Riddler themed disc is very appropriate. And what about those special features? Well, let's dive into a little bit of what they've got here, because they're very interesting. There is a long list of special features here on the Blu-ray, and if you get the premium digital versions as well. Yeah, you've got all kinds of different behind-the-scenes stuff in here. Looking for Vengeance was interesting as they look at the approach of how they were going to handle the fighting styles for Batman, as this is the newer Batman. And you get to learn a little bit about Robert Pattinson and what he had to do during his rehearsal, which was wear the Batman Forever, at least part of the Batman Forever bat outfit, the poor guy. Then there's also Batman Genesis, where they talk about Bruce's look outside of the cowl. Vengeance meets Justice, I like pretty much, where they compare, Bruce to the Riddler and go about their business there with showing you the differences, yet the similarities between the characters. And Paul Dano's interviews, he's more scary, I think, in these interviews than he was as the Riddler. Great interviews and some great information there. But yeah, he's definitely, I don't know if he's still in character or what. There's Becoming Catwoman in here, where they get to feature Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman and talk about a little bit of the impact of COVID and how it had on her when she was playing this character. And probably my favorite special in here is the Batmobile. This in-depth look of how they constructed the Batmobile and what they did for the stunts. Interesting as hell. I just loved all the bits of this in the runtime. I wanted to see even more because Batmobile is iconic, and here they take a time to show you up close and personal the detail of just what went into making that physical vehicle. And yeah, I love, that's probably my favorite feature on here. Vengeance in the Making, longest running special feature out of all the options here. It's at 53 minutes, gives you a high level look of the production days. They go into the COVID delay as well and give you some more behind the scenes stuff and in interviews and such. And yeah, it was really cool, especially when they get to Turturro and talking to you know, about Colin Farrell about the Penguin, which also leads me to the Transformation Penguin, my second favorite special here, where they show the prosthetic transformation that they did for the Penguin, and all very cool extras on here. They've got the 2 deleted scenes that hit the internet, but they also come with commentary. And yeah, I was hoping for more deleted scenes, but for a 3-hour film, it looks like not a lot hit the cutting room floor. You get your basic audio and subtitle options in here as well. As far as the DVD goes, that only gets the Unpacking the Icons special, which is also on the Blu-ray, where they talk about the costuming of the characters. So yeah, overall, I think this is a worthy investment, especially folks, if you enjoyed the Batman in theaters and you like a physical media, check it out, pick it up. It's definitely worth it. Transfer is great. I love the options. I don't have the 4K in here, but I imagine the 4K looks just as good. And yeah, there you have it, folks. I give this a solid review for a solid physical release. So thank you so much for listening to me talk about this. Check out our Patreon if you haven't already. Subscribe, bells and whistles, and all that here on YouTube. I thank you for your support. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub